Yeah, so the idea is to start them off in the theme of sustainability.
Yep.
Everything that business is doing, everything that we're trying to achieve on the planet now is all about being more sustainable. Don't get a real flavour of what sustainability is about, and the practices of sustainability that have been embedded in Indigenous culture and care of country for 150, 180,000 years. Just in Australia, then we're cooked. And this project will help them to see the relevance of science in helping to create individual changes in lifestyle, small changes that add up to big changes, right? And they don't have to come from the top down; they can come from within communities. And it's about showing these kids that they can do things in their day-to-day lives that are sustainable, and thinking about the production of food, where their food comes from, and how their individual actions can impact upon ecosystems. And that process is really what I hope that these kids get out of this. Well, we're essentially going to take feature or abiotic data about certain features in the environment that aren't living, like temperature and might be humidity, exposure to sunlight, those sorts of things, to help the kids to choose a location or select a location for the beehives that we're going to be getting. And in the process of doing that, they need to learn about the actual species of the stingless bee, the Sydney stingless bee or the Australian stingless bee that we've got coming in, because within individual species they have their own requirements, have their own adaptations, and so there are specific areas that are going to be more beneficial for them. So we want that colony to be able to survive and thrive. So for the kids choosing a location, they need to be considerate of the species and what it does require. So that's a really big part of the science, as well as sort of looking at the classification of the species in terms of its own characteristics and features, comparing it to other characteristics and features, and why scientists actually use like a Linnaean system of classification to determine what makes species different and why we care about that. So the project's cool. Like it's a really nice way that we get to work with these kids, but by working with other colleagues, like we don't often get a chance to work with people across faculties. So when there's such a sharing of knowledge and a crossover of knowledge in a certain area where it's obvious to pull in different subjects, it's just sort of it makes sense to spend the time together and plan it together so we can meet outcomes along the way all together, and tying it together so that kids can get more out of it, so that you can cover curriculum content, but then tie in your specific skills that you need to bring in for each subject. Just makes sense. And the kids just become so enwrapped in what they're doing, or so I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. They're living that concept or that idea that they come into school and know what they're doing in all the different areas, but there's so much crossover that just allows for a flow of ideas, and they can see how subjects are connected, because in reality the world's connected and content's connected and skills are connected. So why are we trying to do them in our little silos where we're all doing different stuff? That's what I've loved about this project, like working with yourself and the other guys from the other faculties. Like everything that we're trying to achieve is all about doing the best for the kids, and when you have people who are interested and want to break those barriers of the way that we have taught things over long periods of time, it's really cool and it's exciting.